What we've done here is we've aligned ourselves with the second largest media source in North America. And as Dave talked about, every single month you're going to receive 100 leads. Now, this is really important that you understand what I'm going to say here. A lot of marketers out there go out and buy clicks. A lot of marketers go out there and pay for traffic. A lot of marketers go out there and pay for someone to do SEO. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, if you got the money, the budget to do it, you got the know-how to do it, that's phenomenal, but that's not duplicatable. What's duplicatable is paying $69.95 a month for a turnkey system where every month you have 100 leads guaranteed, opt-ins, people that are looking to make $3,000 to $7,000 a month in an online business, possibly even using their cell phones. You're going to get all fields of information, time, dated, stamped, first name, last name, email address, cell phone numbers. Some of you will be using texting campaigns. This is a dream come true for every marketer out there. You can use the leads for everything and anything. It doesn't have to be for here. If you're in health and nutrition, if you're marketing insurance, if you're marketing anything, you can use the leads for whatever target market you want. Just know that the people want to earn money. And thanks to COVID, there's more people out there in the industry that were once upon a time not in the industry that are now coming to this industry to work from home to capitalize. All right. When you take a look at number 3 there, we've got digital hack video training. You got guys like Dave Dubbs. You got guys like me. I taught a course for 6 years, sold $91 million in courses. You've got other great teachers, educators here that are going to share some of our incredible hacks in the backstage library, so to speak. So it's really, really cool to be able to see what you're going to get. I'll give you an example. A lot of novice marketers, you're either in control or you're being controlled. And a lot of newbies that come into this industry or unseasoned professionals, they are always controlled. But I want to, we together want to teach you how to be the orca whale, the 9th degree black belt, so that you can basically dominate and control everything and anything you're doing. All right. So I'll give you an example. Somebody asks you, how much is this thing going to cost me? How do you handle that question when somebody asks you, how much is this thing going to cost me? Do you say, well, I'm not making it, or, you say, well, it's $400 or it's $100 and it's $20 for shipping and handling. And, we want to basically get you started in our business thing. I mean, that's a novice when people are saying, well, it's $100 to get started. You're on auto ship. You don't answer those questions that way. We're going to show you the precise answers. So you have people in the bottom, in the palm of your hand. What happens if somebody says to you, how much money are you making? If somebody came to you tonight and asked you how much money are you making, how would you handle that situation? How would you handle that situation? I'm going to show you how to own people. Dave Dubbs will show you how to own people when they ask these questions. They're going to look so silly. You're going to be in total control of that situation. So our library alone, like when you take a look at the amalgamation of what you're getting for $69.95 a month, 100 leads, 100 opt-ins that are just a couple days old. All right. You're getting access to like some of the greatest minds that are putting their trainings in the back office. I kid you not. This stuff is absolutely phenomenal. And then, I want to share this with you here very quickly. One of the things that I'm pretty excited about, and I want to share Dave Dubbs' testimony with you. He didn't share it because he wasn't ready to share it yet, but I'm going to share it with you tonight. Not only do we have the Digital Hacks Library, not only do we have a kick butt compensation plan, not only do we have a lead store, not only are we going to give you leads, but we're going to set you up in your own lead store. Do you know that friends of mine that have been in the game for a number of years, 20, 30 years, that sell leads, they're making over $1 million a year selling leads alone and nothing else, selling tools to the industry. You'll be able to capitalize on that, learn how to do it, and have your own lead store where you can actually retail products that you wish to retail to clients out there. Maybe you're in another MLM or 3 or 4 multi-streams of income. You can now be the supply house for people within that company. What I wanted to tell you about that I'm pretty excited about is this. As you all know, we're living in a cellular society. Everything's kind of like microwavable. People want it now. Somehow the cell phone has become the anatomy of the body. Isn't that pretty amazing? Every single one of you that's sitting on this call tonight, I promise you, I guarantee you all have your cell phone pretty darn close by right now. You can't leave home without it. You can't, you'll lose your mind if it's more than 10 feet away from you. You're always looking around, touching your pockets. Where's my cell phone? Well, do you know that people live their lives through their cell phone? They have their children's pictures. They have their banking information. They have everything, their music, you name it, their life. Their whole lifeline is on their cell phone. Well, guess what we did? We put together an incredible library of apps that will allow you to make money. Apps that you can download on your cell phone, because what are corporations doing today? The retail sector is dying, and they know it. Stores are closing up. Mom and pop businesses are closing up. People are shopping in an online world. People are looking at their cell phones. My daughter, 15 minutes before I came to the call tonight, you know what she did? She ordered skip the dishes on my cell phone. She said, Dad, we want to eat. You going to make us anything? No, here's the phone. Call skip the dishes. Take care of whatever it is you want. That's the world we're living in. Well, the McDonald's, the Walmarts, all the big retailers are recognizing this. And you know what they're doing? They don't have to pay for advertising anymore. I remember in multi-level marketing, we used to say, well, the reason why people are in multi-level marketing is because now we don't have to pay for advertising anymore. And we're eliminating the middlemen. Well, the retailers figured out how to get your livelihood and your attention. They tell you to download these apps. They don't have to pay for advertising anymore because they're in front of you. They go to bed with you. They sit at the TV with you. They're in your home office with you all the time with these incredible apps that allow you to live a pretty cool lifestyle. So take a look at some of these numbers here. We researched this out. 4729 came down from 6306 just on Papa John's Pizza with one of the apps. We have another person. I'll talk about it in a second here on the next page. Dave found this one. Nashville Airport. Bill, $136, for a quick overnight stay. They take $50 right off at the desk. Came down to like $85, if I remember correctly. And then insurance, all right? So what's the big thing? Bio savings clubs are huge, and we've implemented a great library in here for all of you, not only to save money, but to make money, all right? And that's a pretty incredible process right there. Now, I love this, all right? This blows my mind, what I'm going to tell you right now. When Dubs told me this, we were on a call privately. He told me this on the call. He said, you're not going to believe this. I said, what's up? He said, I used one of the apps. I went in there, I went on the app, and I put some numbers in really quickly, and I checked it out. Now, if you know Dave Dubs, or if you know myself, we both have exotic cars, very expensive fleet of automobiles. So Dave's got the Aston Martins and the AMGs and all the really cool stuff. So Dave puts in his 6, high performance cars into the slot, the numbers that he's paying with his insurance company in Tennessee. And then he pulls it up and he goes, Val, he says, take a look at this. He says, I got to switch my insurance, man. He says, I'm saving $345 a month just putting the information into this app. And so what we did, and we actually did this the other day, is we got a calculator out, because math was never my strong point, just good at counting money, just not good at algebra and stuff. So we took it out. We went 12 times 345. Dubs is saving $4,140 a year. I mean, would you pay $69 just for that? I mean, I would in a heartbeat. That is absolutely insane. And then Jordan Wright, she's a part of our corporate structure here too. Jordan Wright, she went and told me that she's on one of the other apps, and she's getting all this cash back. She's been on it 6 weeks. And I said, have you been consistent with it? She says, no, I haven't been religiously using it. But she said, when I do use it, she said she went in and checked her wallet, or whatever it is, her account there. She's got $76 in cash back in 6 weeks just on her gasoline purchases alone. And she guesstimated she could have been at 140 if she, was disciplined enough to use it on a regular basis. And then here's Jamie from Ohio. Jamie's one of our best friends in the program. He's out there in Ohio, and I got to tell you, he's getting $30 kickback for every activation. So never mind the $69. You could literally take our app library that Dave Dubs put together there, and we put it in the back office. You could be putting $400 to $800 a month in your pocket in advance. Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Let me explain something real quick. The reason we call it a link in bio, because if you go on TikTok, if you go on Instagram, everything is app driven right now. And a lot of those apps do not let you put a link in every, in every post. So they say, look at my link in bio, right? So there's going to be, so if you put one link up there and you click on it, you'll see people have all kinds of buttons to click that go all kinds of different places. Well, what we've done is we found all the apps that pay you for referrals, whether it's $5, whether it's $30 a pop, whether it's this or that. And we're building out a link in bio for you. You're just going to give us all your IDs. We're going to have a form that you just put in all of your IDs. It's going to create a link in bio for you. And then also have, we got friends link in there, of course, as well, or buy leads, that link as well. And then what will happen is you could just throw it on all your social media, and then you can say, hey, check out my link in bio. And they might go to your link in bio and say, wait, how do I get $30 for free? Click on it. And they get $30, you get $30, et cetera, et cetera. And so this could add up to significant money. Now that's on top of our already killer pay plan that we put together on this. That's on top of you having a retail lead store that you make commission when anyone buys leads from you. This is just what we call icing on the cake. But the other reason we have the apps as well is what we want to keep people in the deal as long as possible, right? And if you are literally saving more than you have to spend, okay, we've created money. Okay, if you could create money on stuff that you're already doing. Everybody gets gas every day. Everybody, might get a pizza now and then. Everybody will do this and that. Well, what we're doing is we're showing normal people how to create more money out of the blue. Okay, because you hear it all the time with people in this industry. There are some people that are just really, really tight. And they're like, man, I'd love to do it, man, but $69, man, I don't know. Well, as soon as you get in the program, we're going to show you how to possibly get $69, possibly get more, possibly get half of that, whatever the case is, but with just stuff that you do on a daily basis without changing any of your lifestyle, without changing any of your activity. But we're going to show you, and here's the thing, we're not just going to say, hey, go to this app. I've literally done step-by-step videos that explain it. Hey, look, if you do this on this app, this is how this saves you here. This is how you saves it here. So now we have not just like a bunch of apps that you just go to, but now people can watch a video and say, man, I never knew that was available. This is super cool. I'm going to start using this because it's going to put cash in my pocket right now. And so we've researched, I've done so much research on this to find all kinds of crazy stuff. I guarantee you there's going to be some apps you've never even heard of before, but you're going to be like, why the heck haven't I used that before? And so just take normal life and take money that's going out in the world, have it come back on just the normal stuff that people do every single day. So how's that on top of everything else that we're doing here? Okay, crazy. I'm telling you guys, you're going to get real excited when you get off this call, because as far as marketing goes, you have a lot to market here. You have a lot of things, a lot of hot buttons. And as well as I know, I mean, as well as as well as I do, man, I'm getting all tongue-tied here. When you have stories to tell, that's what really grows these businesses. And so we have a lot of different stories here, but the link in bio is a hot topic right now. Everybody's on TikTok. Everybody's on Instagram, especially young people. They're all on there, and they're going to understand, whoa, a link in bio? You mean I could literally jump in this thing, put it on my Instagram, tell all my followers to check out my link in bio, and I can start getting paid the first day I put it up? Yeah, that's the point.
You know what's really cool about that? You brought up a really important point that I just want to say, because I'm getting up in my seniors age. So a lot of people have to go get a second and third job. They could come into this business opportunity and never have to work in Walmart or anywhere ever again. They could literally sit here and take our app section of the back office and create themselves an extra, $1,500 to $2,000 a month when you really study what it is we've done here. But what I wanted to tell you, because somebody's going to say, I'll just share something with you. Somebody's going to say, well, what's so great about that? A lot of other companies have apps out there. I'll tell you what's so unique and different. Not all of us are computer literate, myself included, to be truthfully honest with you. When you're dealing with people that are not polished professionals in the computer world, they get frustrated. They want to quit. They want to give up. Well, what Dubs has done in the back office is really cool, which is separates ourselves from everybody else. Because now for people that might not really understand the potency and the power behind the app, Dave breaks it down in video modules in the back office so people can see step by step. So if I'm 70 years old or almost 60 like I am soon to be, this year, guess what's going to happen? I now have a teacher and a mentor that's guiding me through it. I just don't hear somebody say, here, we'll download this app, and then I'm frustrated. I don't know what I'm doing. So that's the uniqueness. That's what separates us from a lot of other people or other companies out there, is we're taking the time to step by step teach you at a grade 1, grade 2 level for people like me that really need that guidance and direction from the application point of view. But when it comes to sales and marketing, that's a different story. And we've got incredible tools here. One of the things Dave talked about, we do have incredible tools here. We're going to be the leader in tools that make sense for 2023, 2024, 2025. We've got the infrastructure, the programmers, the creative geniuses in-house, not outside, in-house to pull this off. So other companies have to run away and, go outsource to India or Fiverr to get some computer programmer to destroy their business opportunity. Everything. We've got the most elite computer, programmers in the industry that have been building software for a number of years for other companies. And guess what? The best part about it is they're partners in the company and work with us. All right. Beautiful thing. We got something that other companies could only dream to have. This is utopic. So what I want to do here is I just want to talk about the compensation plan. We're not going to give the scientific breakdown on every component, but what I want to tell you about this comp plan that you've all been staring at for about 6 minutes, 47 seconds. Here's what I want to tell you. What I like and love about this compensation plan that's really fair for the average people, because everyone's critical of all kinds of different comp plans. There's comp plans out there, to be truthfully honest with you, I don't like, and I would stay away from in a heartbeat. But what makes this one really unique and exciting, and this was something when this compensation plan was created, this is something that I really pushed for, is let's eliminate the hoops and hurdles. Let's get rid of all the ranking stuff that punish distributors in other companies. We don't have blue diamonds, gold diamonds, platinum, silver, bronze, daddies from Cincinnati's, mamas from Oklahoma's. This is an equal level playing field for everybody. So you don't have to jump through hoops and hurdles. You're going to get a check. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. So when you take a look at it, we're running a dual team system, which is known as a binary. This is a customized binary because of the sizzle feature I'm going to show you on the next couple slides up here in a moment. But when you take a look at it, you're going to get paid out on the lowest volume leg. When you take a look at your left team here, you've got $1,020 in volume generated. When you take a look at the right, you've got $1,500 generated. So what you do is you get 25% of that. And there's more percentages to be paid and other things I'll talk about in a second. But 25 just on the basic main frame, you're looking at 25% of $1,020. You're looking at $255 in your pocket. Many of you people can probably pull that off in a couple hours in your marketing profiles, your marketing skills. So that's why I say with a 30-day, free launch, you're going to have thousands of people potentially in your team. When they activate, some of you folks are going to go out there and pay your houses off cash. I wouldn't be surprised. Right team volume, you can see it was 1,500. What happens? The payout was 120, right? So you got 15 minus 120. We don't flush here in this binary. The $480 is banked. Isn't that cool? So in volume. So that's banked for the next run. So that's pretty powerful. Some of you, I am just blown away how much money some of you are going to make because I know who's on this call tonight. All right. So let's take a look at some of the features here. All right. We've got something we didn't talk about. We got matching bonuses. You're going to get matching bonuses on your personally sponsored. On another call, we will do a forensic breakdown on all the percentages of how much goes here, how much goes there. Right now, this is the informative call, but imagine getting a match. Some of you have already added 60, 70 people to the business opportunity. Imagine if you're getting 60, 70 matches on 60, 70 people that are making money in the system, in the Nitro line. It's absolutely going to be insane. The very first month, we have a 3-tier fast start bonus, all right? Pays out 30, pays out 5, pays out 5 coming out of the gate. We'll talk more about that on a training call. I know you have questions, but not tonight, all right? We also have the global loyalty bonus pool. That's a global worldwide volume pool for top performers out there that are, understanding the business acumen of putting focus into running their business on a daily basis, creating volume, creating big paychecks, mentoring, coaching, helping their teams make money. All right. We've got the accelerated dual team bonus.
Hey Val, real quick. The global loyalty bonus pools also it's going to be a time period. So if people stay in for a certain amount of times, they automatically get in that pool.
Right.
So what does that do? That keeps people involved. Would you miss your payment when you see thousands and thousands of people getting into this? That's all going to participate in a pool. Could you imagine saying, nah, I don't want to pay, and you miss your payment? Well, guess what? Then you're out of the pool. So what we've done is, we know as far as leaders go, and a lot of you are leaders on this call, what is the thing that you want? Well, you want a steady check. You want a check coming in month after month after month. Well, what is one of the ways that you get that to happen? Well, people stay in the business. So by having a global loyalty bonus pool, people will say, man, I don't want to miss that payment because I don't want to miss that pool. Therefore, what it does is it is, like it says, it's loyalty. They're loyal to paying every month. Therefore, you could count on that. The thing is you want to have a walkaway income, right? Well, in order to have a walkaway income, people just got to keep paying. Well, guess what? That's just one of the ways that we did it here. And I just wanted to throw that in real quick, Val. Go ahead and continue.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And just thinking about what Dave was saying there, $69 a month. There's no $100 a month auto ship and $30 a month shipping and handling, and conversions of different countries and things like that. It's $69 a month. Everyone can afford that. Leads are a consumable product, folks. I consume over 500 to 800 leads a month personally in other projects that I do in the real world outside of the online world. So honestly, I'm telling you something, this is a consumable product. The lead store customer bonus, we didn't even talk about how much money you can make there, which is absolutely phenomenal. So there's a lot of money to be made here. All right. There really, really is. You decide how much you want to take and put in your Hip City Pocket Bank. All right. This is something really cool. We have a marketing system. We talk a lot about the Nitro line. You're going to hear us talk a lot about the Nitro line, but I'm a car enthusiast. I've literally owned 68 cars in the last 4 years. I collect cars. I buy cars. Dave does the same thing too. Some of you probably do the same thing as well. The Nitro line, I like to call this, for me personally, the NOS system, because I have 2 of my automobiles have NOS in the cars, bringing them up to 1,000 horsepower. All right. So NOS means a lot to me. It's a little boyhood thing. Us guys, we kind of like cars a little bit. Maybe some of you gals out there like that type of fast and furious mentality. But, when you take a look at the back office there, for example, our marketing material is advanced. It's great. Our back office kind of reminds me of a casino. It's always on fire. There's something always changing. Digits are always playing in our heads. If you take a look at the slide in the top right corner, I believe there's a gal and 2 gals there, and there's a little arrow there, video. You can see, you're going to see everything live. There's no fake stuff in the back office. Everything is live. Current commissions, $10,271. Take a look above you. You can see people coming into your downline. It's kind of like a live feed scrolling in the back office 24/7. You've got your calendar, you got your cutoff dates. One of the things that's really important to marketers out there in the industry is recognition. We're going to recognize people. We may do some pretty incredible things for them down the road, as far as maybe rewarding gifts and stuff like that. That's something that's on the table. But if you take a look at the right side, you could be in the $20,000 club, and that means you've earned $20,000 in the system up from whatever point you started. All right, doesn't mean you're earning $20,000 a month. It means maybe you got started 3 months ago, but you hit the 20,000 plateau. You hit the $2,500 plateau, the $5,000 plateau. You're going to see pop-ups everywhere reminding you of how awesome you truly are. And so for me, I think that's really important. Some back offices and companies is just really boring and blasé. This thing is just kind of like, the jackpot. What do you call it? The slot machine. All the numbers are rolling all the time, and you're seeing live action, interaction, all kinds of pretty incredible things happening.
Hey, Val, real quick, since you're on the screen, just one thing is, everyone, I've made some crazy videos throughout the years. People that know me know when I create a video on a capture page, it goes absolutely bananas. Okay. They flat out convert like crazy. Okay. So now we have 3 videos right now just for the free launch. And then we're going to keep coming up with new content, new videos all the time. But I will tell you that once you watch the videos, these videos are very, very good. Ad copy, they are compelling, and people watch them and say, what is this? I want to get in this thing. Yeah, if you look at a lot of the stuff out in the industry, The reason they have come to me and some of my other business partners and hired us because we're very, very good at what we do, creating ad copy and videos that convert on capture pages, okay? So one of the things here is you don't have to worry, do you have something good? You automatically have some killer capture pages that if you put them out there, watch and see how many opt-ins that you're going to get. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that right now because the ad copy is extremely good. It's compelling. There's music. There's everything that you need. It has all the takeaways in it. And this is what I've done for over 20 some years is create content like this because I've known if I created content like this, I get people chasing me all day long because they can't wait to say, what is this? I need to fill in this form. And that's exactly what's going to happen to everybody that puts those out there. So just wanted to add that a little component to this.
Yeah, and that's so important for people that are running Facebook groups. I can tell you when I used a video in a past project, just a little video, and I sent it out to Messenger to 3,000 people in Messenger. I signed up 78 people in about 27 minutes. All right. So video marketing, like Dave said, very powerful, takes away from the shyness, the introvert. And one of the really cool things about the customization, like I tell people all the time, it's not, have you ever heard the old saying that, in life, people have to change? In order for things to change, you have to change. Well, I've been telling people this for 20 years. In order for people to make money in this industry, because most people don't, this industry has to change. We've taken the stale bread out of this industry. It doesn't matter how great your product is, your comp plan is. It's all boring to a lot of people. It's the same old bread every day. Different label, different name, different product, different manipulation. But what's going to create volume here for the average person that's never had an opportunity before is the fear of loss coupled with the great tools that Dubs is talking about. They don't have to put themselves as the centerpiece. 1 minute, 36-second video will close the deal because it's always free here. Free to be a tour taker, pop in. But the beautiful thing is this will prevent a lot of sponsor shopping too. You know why? Because time is of the essence here in the compensation plan. People don't have all the time in the world because they're losing positioning. And the Nitro line works just like this. I'll kind of go through it. I know Dave touched on it a little bit earlier in the call, but I'll let you see the illustration. So there's you. You're in the middle of the pack. And there's John as your upline. Okay, so you're situated. Thousands of people are coming in. Why are they coming in? Because it's free. And the whole psychological subconscious issue here is the sizzle, which is the Nitro line. Without this Nitro line that I'm going to talk to you about right now, there's not going to be a population of people unlike what you're going to see in the near future. So there you are, okay? Someone below you decides that it's time to bring in some friends, get cranked up, get some volume happening with people. You're still sitting there, your upline's there. Let's see what happens. Well, we have a cutoff point, like Dave said. You'll see it on the next slide from Thursday to Thursday. Thursday, 12 o'clock, midnight Eastern. Everything stops and gets calculated. I mean, things keep going on, but the calculation part stops. Your downline will be pretty excited if people that came in over the last couple of weeks are still asleep and haven't activated their $69.95, because when they activate, meaning the downline, when they activate and the upline hasn't activated their $69.95, the clock turns 12 o'clock, people fell asleep, sitting on Facebook, watching silly things, doing whatever. They forgot to put, their order in. The downline becomes the upline. They start bypassing, as you can see in that illustration. That person could be number 411, and they could climb 200, 300 positions. They could climb 26 positions. It all depends on the dynamics and the strategic alliances that are going on within the structure in that time and place. It's absolutely, yeah, go ahead.
One of the things about that is too, we want people being active. So they're going to constantly be looking in their back office because they're going to be checking things. They do not want to be missed. See, what happens is in a lot of companies, you get a lot of dead distributors. A lot of them are asleep. Might as well have a cemetery of distributors. Here, with the way we've done this, you're going to have constant active people. They're constantly going to be logging in a back office. They constantly want to see the stats. They're constantly be like, oh man, it's Thursday. They're going to be setting alarms on their cell phones. They're going to be telling their Alexa devices, hey, make sure you remind me at Thursday to do this. And they're going to be reminded all the time. So what we're doing is we're building also activity. We know you want to have a pulse. If you have people that have a pulse in this industry, that brings more activity, more excitement. Okay. Also goes more viral, et cetera, et cetera. Also, you might be thinking, I've seen some deals with something like this before. Yeah, you might have, but you want to know the difference? Here, more money, lots more money. It amazes me every time people join deals and then it's like they never read a comp plan or don't understand a comp plan. And let me just ask you a question. Do you think people want to work for dimes or do they want to work for dollars? Okay, because that's the difference here. You want dimes, go to them. Congratulations. Work a million times harder and make less, or come over here for the dollars. Okay, because that's what we got. So again, activity, and the fear of loss. No one likes losing nothing. Okay, but it's going to be so funny how people are setting their alarms, setting their Alexas, and they're like, man, I got to check this out, and always logging in back office. We want people to log in their back office constantly. Okay, because that just brings activity. And if we can bring a pulse to distributors, we can bring a pulse to every one of your teams, and that's exciting. All right, Val, back to you.
Cool. So when you start seeing people bypassing you that were once upon a time your downline, and like Dave said, you forgot to set your Alexa. Well, guess what? It's time to level up. It's time to get serious, time to roll up your sleeves. There's no risk here. Dave talked about the other companies out there. Well, you know what? We've got a product that the other companies don't have. We got the lifeblood of the industry. Just like water and oxygen, leads, prospects, customers are the lifeblood of every corporation, every company, every form of free enterprise. We have it. Other companies are not addressing it. They're sending physical products in the mail or offering you discounts and be a part of a discount shopping club. Well, that's nice. You know what? You don't make money with that. You make money with people. Take people out of the equation, you make no money in everything and anything you do in the game of life. Okay? So having friends is where it's at.
Well, here's another thing as well, Val, when we talk compensation plan, a lot of companies have products you could buy at maybe your normal store, okay? And maybe they're less money in a normal store, whatever, okay? It's hard to sell a product that costs more. We're going to be very, very competitive on our prices on leads, all right? The best prices in the industry, and it's a very in-demand product. It doesn't go away, okay? And it's not easy to source a ton of real, leads, okay? It's not, we're gonna have all kinds of leads, by the way, okay? We're gonna give you a store that has multiple types of leads. So you're gonna have an awesome product that people actually want and that people are actually gonna pay for. And so now on top of all the commissions of just signing up people, there's gonna be a huge, huge, huge customer component in this. Maybe I run into a lady that's in Mary Kay, who's struggling in her business, who might not want to leave Mary Kay. She's very happy, but she says, wait a second, you have a package of all women leads? You mean you have a package of where I could get all women that are looking for a home-based business right now? That's correct. Let me send you my lead store. And then they could choose whether they want to do a cheap package or maybe they want to do a more expensive package. But we actually have a very, very in-demand product that people are going to want. And it's going to sell like crazy on the customer side as well. There's going to be tons of customers where you're making customer commissions, and it's something they want. It's not an overinflated priced product that, maybe is elsewhere. It's something they can actually want over here, right? So that's really exciting. Val, back to you.
Yeah, no, that is pretty awesome, man. So just like Dave was saying, the product line here from Digital Hacks, which is your 9th degree black belt school in the art and science of building a business. One of the things that I think is extremely important is developing a skill set, and you don't have to necessarily be a great big influencer or personality to do it. Your skill set could be in video. It could be not even you in the video. It could be just your skill set is getting the video out there that we create for you. You're going to learn some pretty awesome stuff here and feel comfortable doing it. So many of you are going to come out of your shell along the way. We got the friends store, we got friends, man. We got more friends than people can handle. In most cases, you're going to have your own online store. And then the link in bio, savings club. I mean, the stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, people separating from their families, soccer moms, military families, husbands away or wives away in the military. They got to generate some cash flow so they can
Hey,
be
Val,
thinking. Yes.
a couple other things I want to quickly mention. I don't want to cut you off, but something just came to my mind here as well. First of all, too, I'm almost losing track of thought here. What was I going to say? One of the things that we're going to have in the back office too is you're going to have a big button that says my sponsors offer. So you're going to be able to also, if you're building something else, okay, you're going to be able to have that link back there. Okay. But what I was going to say is these leads. Okay. When we say leads, because a lot of you come from the network marketing industry, that's great. But what you don't understand is there's tons of people right now that are selling coaching courses, coaching on how to start an Amazon store, coaching on how to do eBay, coaching on how to do Etsy. But guess what? All those things are still based around making money. Okay. So there are going to be people that are starting coaching things and they're looking for what? They're looking for people to buy that. Well, what's better than leads? So these leads, these people are looking for opportunity. They're not necessarily looking for only MLMs. So anything that you put out there, an affiliate type of deal or right, a coaching type of deal, are people are going to be buying these leads from all kinds of avenues, just not the network marketing industry. Because of social media has blown up the entire coaching space. So it's mammoth right now, but all these people say, wow, I need people to coach. Where am I going to find them? Well, what's better than someone that says, hey, I'm looking to make some money. You got something that you can show me? And that's exactly what is also powerful here. So I just wanted you to wrap your head around, and this is much, much bigger than just network marketing, okay? We're talking about anything that's out there affiliate-wise. And right now, because of social media, TikTok especially, people are showing everyone affiliate type deals. It's becoming so mainstream out there. And all these people are like, wow, I want to start my own Etsy store. That's cool. I can start. And now with the AI, by the way, we'll do some trainings on cool stuff with AI. Okay. A lot of you are seeing the stuff with AI. Guess what? Our trainings are going to show AI. Okay. Imagine taking an AI, building an Etsy store with the entire AI, just for an example. Okay. Now you did it. You got all these cool products in there. Well, I need to know what people will buy. Okay. Maybe I got some stuff in there. Maybe I have images of stuff like on my wall right here. Let's see if I can show you. I could build an Etsy store with products of making money. Okay. Hustle, how much to make $1 million, etc. Okay. Well, guess what? Don't you think people that are looking to make money might want some of that cool money art for their office? You just have to think bigger. Okay. If you get anything out of this call, understand that we put a lot of time into every aspect, because there's over 30 years of experience here and thinking bigger, and you have stories to tell. So this whole thing is, you have a story to tell. You got no friends? Well, we got friends. It's so fun. It's such a marketable thing. I hope you guys are just chomping at the bit right now when you get around that.
Well,
all right, Val, back to you.
The really cool thing is we're not a health and nutritional company. We're not really a leads company. We're a leading industry company. We have the flexibility, we have the gifts, the talents, we have the super team, so to speak, kind of like an NBA team, right? You want to build that super team to go out and dominate and win the championship. We can put anything we want in the back office that makes sense for every year that, we move forward in society and life. Other companies can't do that. What's it like to have a health and nutritional product and then you add a fuel tab additive to it or something like that? It's just there's something seriously wrong there. Here we have.
Listen, those are great companies. Those are great companies. There's lots of great companies out there. Yeah. The difference is great. The greatest thing is, I want you to think about this. And here's because I've been selling leads for 7 years. So I'm going to tell you a little story right now. I want you to imagine a bunch of people fishing at a pond. Okay. There's a ton of people and everybody has their pole out there and everybody has a hook in the water, right? But then you look up on the hill and you see a line that has so many people and you can't even see the end. And you're like, well, what's going on up there? What is that? You know what that is, everybody? That's the bait store. You can't fish if you ain't got a worm or you don't have a lure. There's nothing that you can throw in the water. What are you going to do? Just throw the string in the water and hope a fish eats on the string? That's not the way it works. So whether you have a nutritional product, whether you have a travel deal, whether you have this, the coolest part about We Got Friends is we're friends with all of them too. Because why? I have the answer for a health and nutrition company. I have an answer for a makeup company. I have the answer for a travel company. I have the answer. Why? Because every one of those companies, at the end of the day, if they sign up a rep, what's the rep going to do? They're in the No Friends Left Club. All of them. So what do they need? They need people to talk to. Well, what do? They go to one of your lead stores and they're going to buy leads from you because they need people to show that business to. So we're not against every other business out there. We love them because they're all our customers. They are our best friends. So we got friends. Every other deal out there is our best friend because they all got tons of reps that are sitting there saying, man, I haven't signed up no one because I'm in the No Friends Left Club. What do I do? And all of you have a lead store that say, I got you, babe. We got friends. Here you go. So that's what's exciting about this. You know, we're not in competition with anybody. We embrace them. They're our best friends because why? They all have tons of teams. And what do they need? People to talk to. What do we got? We got friends. We got the people to talk to. So that's great. We love everybody in every single deal. When you get that wrapped around your head, I bet a lot of you are going to lose some sleep tonight just when you think about that for a second.
So there you go. I hope you made it to the end. If you did, you're going to thank yourself. Down below is the link to get started. And if you want to see the 3 sales videos, you're going to want to watch this video right here, right away.